Hi everybody, Chip here. I just got back from running some errands and I just took my gun off, so I figured now is as good time as any to do a review of my new Old Faithful holster that I got off of eBay. Now I started to do an assembly video because I ordered it as the Stage 3 kit, and I started to do the video, putting it together, and I think it was operator error. I went to take the videos off the video camera and realized that I was recording when I didn't want to be recording and not recording when I wanted to be recording, so I must not have been watching the screen when I hit the button. So my assembly video got screwed, so I'm just going to skip the assembly and do the review. For about 6-7 years now, I've been carrying my Taurus here in a Don Hume, clip inside the waistband holster. Not knocking Don Hume, I've carried it for 6 years. It's a very comfortable holster, but after 6 years, it finally just gave up the ghost, and the clip keeps coming out of it. It's not a nice feeling when the clip comes out and your gun slides down your leg. So it was time for a new one. I was going to get another Don Hume, but I saw these Old Faithful, I don't want to use the name because it's a trademark, but I'm going to call it a crossbreed style holster. But I saw it on eBay and I figured, what the hey, for the price, they're fully assembled by other manufacturers, cost $70, $80. And I wasn't about to go that much for a holster. And I saw this on eBay, the Stage 3 kit. And I usually mess around with leather and stuff like that. I got some leather working tools and stuff like that. I figured, okay, I might be smart enough to put this together. But for $39.97 after shipping, the whole holster cost $44.92, shipped right to my door. And they sent me a bunch of instruction materials and how to adjust it and how to wear it, and links to a video to show, so somebody actually walks you through putting it together, and it's not terribly difficult to put together. And in the instruction sheet it also says make a YouTube video, get our name out there if you like us. So well, apparently I like it because I'm making a YouTube video. But in the kit they even sent a pretty cool sticker I'm going to stick to the front of my gun safe. Old Faithful holsters. But I really didn't have high hopes. I ordered it off of eBay. I'm expecting a flimsy piece of leather and the thinnest, shoddiest molded piece of Kydex that they could send me. And when I got it in the mail and opened it, I was really surprised. Now, here's the holster right here. That's my Taurus in it. It's a PT-145. But like I said, I just took it off. It is loaded, and this video isn't about the gun, so it's going to get put to the side. But here it is. And I don't know how close to the camera I can get it, but you can see that that piece of leather is thick, very thick. This is belt grade leather or thicker. I'm not sure how many ounce it is, but it's a piece of leather that isn't going to wear out anytime soon. It's very, very heavy duty. It's got the Old Faithful maker's mark stamped into the bodyguard here that keeps you from getting pinched. And the Kydex is thicker than any holster I've ever seen. I don't care if it's Phobos or any other of the plastic holster manufacturers out there. This damn piece of Kydex, I'll get as close to the camera as I can get it, but it's thick. I mean, you can hardly bend it with your hands. And as far as retention goes, these aren't retention holsters. So, I mean, doing the old stick it in there and shake it isn't going to cover the retention. But what retains the gun in this style holster is actually the belt, your belt pushing in on it. And it's adjustable. I mean, I can loosen these screws up if I don't like how tight it's getting. But it's a pretty easy draw and reinsertion. I mean, even when it's out of my pants, you can see that it's sturdy enough to hold the gun. But, I mean, I wouldn't go shaking it or it will come out. Like I said, I was going to do the assembly video. The assembly overall was easy. You only need one tool, a rubber hammer. If you have a rubber hammer, you can put this holster together. They send you the Allen wrench to fasten all the screws on the front of it. The belt clips are metal, which I like. I don't care for Kydex belt clips because it's something that gets flexed back and forth a lot. I'm kind of leery of the plastic ones snapping, and these aren't. I was expecting, the same with the leather. I was expecting thin Kydex, thin leather. I was also expecting, Tandy leather grade hardware, and nothing's farther from the truth. This is some pretty heavy duty hardware on here. It's all black anodized. It's not cheap, you can bend it with your fingers, aluminum. It's pretty stout hardware. They send you the tools, they send you all the screws plus some, they send you all the washers plus some. The only thing I don't care for, my one beef, and it doesn't affect comfort when wearing it, but putting these little star fittings in was kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, not that big of a deal. It's not a deal killer. I still love the holster, but even smacking them with that rubber, or it's a dead blow hammer, but it's still made out of nylon, it won't scar it up. But they still are raised above the surface of the leather a little bit, and I was kind of concerned that they might start scratching me or something. But so I smacked them in with the hammer, and then afterwards I used the little pieces of assembly leather they sent with it, and I put the front end through the hole, and I took a pair of channel locks and actually pushed them down in a little further to make sure that I didn't get scratched. But after that, it's fine. I've been carrying it for about 2 weeks now, and you can see the leather starting to take that U or W shape, which is actually molding to the side of your body. I thought it would be pretty hot having this big chunk of leather. I've never carried this style holster before. I thought it'd be pretty hot having this pressed up against your side. It's not bad at all. I mean, even on a hot day, you know the holster's there, but I mean, it's not unbearable to wear it. It's actually very comfortable because it distributes the weight of the gun clean around your hip. So I mean, it's not like pulling your pants down or anything like that. If anything, when you sweat, the leather kind of sticks to your side and actually keeps your pants up a little better. With this style holster though, I guess I was kind of spoiled a little bit by my Don Hume because it was so small I could just shove it in the waistband of my pants and clip it. This style, you really can't do that. I actually have to put this holster into my pants before I put my pants on. You know, I'll put my pants on, put my belt on, and then just literally pull my pants down and take this and clip it where it goes, and then pull my pants up and buckle it, because it's kind of hard to stuff in there and get it clipped without it. It is a tuckable holster. I've used it tuckable. I admit it, a lot of the times I carry openly. In the area that I live in, it's not a big deal. Even the police don't give it a second, but most people don't care. And it's honestly more comfortable. But if I'm going into the bank or going into the mall or going into someplace crowded, I'll tuck it in. And when it's tucked in, it's hidden. You're not going to see it. So if you've considered them, looked at them, and thought that they were cheap and just had reservations about buying them, don't. It's a real good holster. I like it. I've been carrying it for, like I said, about 2 to 3 weeks now. And once it's broken in, she's comfy. And like I said, this Milpro, I mean, it may be a small gun, but it's no lightweight. I don't know how much it weighs fully loaded, but right now it's fully loaded, and I'd say about a pound and a half, maybe a little more. I've got 11 rounds of 45 ACP in there, so. But I like it. If I decide to carry some of my other guns, I usually carry the same gun all the time just for, muscle memory, but if I ever decide to carry any of my other guns, the holster I'm going to order for it is going to be another Old Faithful. Like I said, they sell these things fully assembled. I decided to save myself the money. So for $44 and about 15-20 minutes of my time, you got yourself a good deal. And like I said, it's no Joe Blow, somebody put it together in their basement holster. It's a very thick piece of leather. It's a very thick piece of Kydex. It's very sturdy metal clips. So if you've got the inkling to buy a new holster, don't pay the big bucks because they have the big name. Try these Old Faithful holsters. They're on eBay and they have their own website. I'm not disappointed, and I'm usually pretty picky about how I carry and what I carry, so give them a shot. That's my review of the holsters. Like I said, sorry I couldn't do the assembly video, but you get the picture, and the video's on YouTube, so everybody have a good one.